Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol niyeh b'dvaro. There were 12 tribes in the Jewish people, but actually there were 13. Why were there 13? Jacob had 12 sons, but out of one son, Joseph, he had 2 tribes, Menashe and Ephraim. So why do we always speak about 12 tribes when there are actually 13? Because the 13th tribe, the tribe of Levi, Levi in Hebrew, they were dedicated to the service of God. They had different jobs to do. They were teachers. They tried to instruct the younger generations into the tradition that they had received from their ancestors. When the time came to divide the land of Israel among the tribes, they did not receive any land really. They were only in certain cities that God gave them in order to do their thing, but they didn't have an area just exclusively for the tribe of Levi. Levi, who was one of the 12 sons of Jacob, the third patriarch, had 3 sons. The first one was called Kehat. Kehat means really something like harmony. What was their duty? They were supposed to, while in the desert, they would carry the very holy objects of the Mishkan, such as the Shulchan, where the showbread was placed, the altar, they carried the candelabra. Then there was somebody called Gershom. Gershom means really stranger, and they would carry the posts, sheets that covered the Mishkan, because the Mishkan was not a steady structure, was not a structure of mortar, of bricks, or anything like that. And finally, Merari, they would do the menial things, and Merari really means bitterness. And somebody studied the names of these people, Kehat is the best. That's harmony. But the majority of us are really like Gershom, in the sense that we have to expel certain temptations that we have. We don't have an easy path in this world. We do good things, but at the same time, there are certain necessities that we want to attend that are not really what we should be doing. We have temptations. So what is the message of this guy Gershom? You have to expel these temptations that you have and make sure that you go in the correct path. And finally, Merari, he is aware that he has temptations and so on. He can't always fight against them. So most of us are really not like Kehat, harmony. Most of us are like Gershom and Merari. We have ambivalent feelings in life, and we have to fight constantly. Why didn't God create us perfect? All like Kehat, all like harmony. Because I think that as human beings that can evolve, that can grow, if you don't have temptations, if you don't have an inclination to do the wrong thing, you will never grow. You will be perfect and that's it. A stone is perfect. But a human being has to evolve, has to grow. So my message to you really is, in life, when you have circumstances that are part of adversity in your life, that don't lead to the right path, when you overcome those temptations, you actually become a better human being. You grow thereby. Because if you'd be just harmony all the time, you'd really be an angel. You'd be solid and that's it. But to be human is really to have to fight over negative impulses. And when you overcome them, I repeat again, you become a better human being. So don't look at life and complain, why are things so bad for me? There are so many ill things that happen to me. Even an illness is sometimes an opportunity to appreciate your health. Be thankful to God when you get up in the morning and that everything is functioning. Just like when you get into your car and you start your motor and it goes. But there are many parts to that automobile that have to function in order for it to go in the morning. How much more complicated is a human being? Remember, A car did not invent a human being. It's a human being that invented the car. We are much more complicated than anything in the physical world. So be grateful that you are able to overcome difficulties, because it's through difficulty that you really grow and become a better human being. And if you have difficulties in your home, if you have difficulties with your children, with your spouse, with your friends, remember those are really opportunities for you to grow, to come closer to them. Because after you resolve a difficulty with a child, in essence, you get closer to that child. So be grateful to God that He presented you with different alternatives and with the good judgment to select the proper course in life.